You can see,
That one's
look
really
how strong this is, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, watch this. This is cool. When the scientists call us, they're going, how strong is the field? I said, we're at 2.5 clips. Okay.
So no paper clips.
So,
What do you mean 2.5?
now, you know about magnetism. So watch this. I'm going to set this thing over here where I can
Okay.
get it.
Yeah.
I'll let you hold that. Okay. So, let it settle down, get north again. Here's the paper clip, which I never bring. I don't leave them up here. See? Nothing. Now, if I want to charge this, I have to put it on a magnet and slide it down the magnet. You've charged screwdrivers and stuff before. You have to slide it down
Right.
so that you would
the
get
whole field.
the field, okay? But in the H field, you don't have to do that. So, nothing. And all I have to do is just touch. And it'll pick up the charge.
Wow.
And I didn't
Wow,
swipe
look, it's
it.
keep going.
No, you just got near it, and it's getting stronger now.
Yeah, it's building.
That's weird.
So,
Wow.
and I'll put up another one because there's two, yeah.
So now that's south. Okay.
Yeah. The strongest it's ever been is 7 clips.
Really?
And that's all kinds of jumpy now.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's not even reading that. That's weird.
Yeah. And
Wow.
Gauss meter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you can tell it's not.
It's not really picking up anything.
Well, yeah, and it gets a little bit of, it's trying to pick up the second one, but it's not at a dangerous level. It's not going into the red. And so we had a little bit of yellow. Oh, look at that yellow came in.
Mm.
Depending on,
So what if you hold that right here?
yeah.
Does it pick up? Huh. Oh.
So now it's picking up at 2.5 Gauss. Okay. I've come up here on the hill before and I've had it just pegged on the red before I got to the arch.
And what does that mean?
It
When
means
it's on-
there's a lot of energy up here at the time.
And is it dangerous for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Maybe if you're the
No, your hair
pacemaker.
falls out, see. But that's all.
Yeah.
And we're going stronger,
Yeah.
weaker, stronger
And-
constantly.
And you notice we just touched. We didn't rub or swipe or
Right.
anything.
Right.
And so I'm going to hook
So
you
how
see they
long? How long does it hold it for?
Ever. Never
Really?
stops. So what I'm going to do
Really?
is put the 2 clips there. I'm going to let them charge up. So when we leave here, you each take a clip with you. Whatever the energy is in these posts is going to be in that paper clip.
So it's gonna hold that charge forever.
Really?
Unless you put it into a big magnetic field, it won't change.
Really?
Yeah. So we
Oh.
when we started the new dig site, the natives were sprinkling cornmeal and doing ceremonies and putting feathers in the trees and stuff. And Cheryl goes, oh, they can't do it up there because that's where the big arch is. We found a big 7-stone arch. And so the rock that was in the middle of the arch, we found in the front room the next morning. She's going to show you all the pictures and stuff. And we found the first 3 rocks a month later, the 4th rock, a month later, the 5th rock.
Here.
Here on that stack. Now we measured rock number 2 and then went down to the creek and measured another rock that size and weighed it, and it was 350 pounds. So that rock sitting on top of that rock is 350 pounds.
Wow.
How long ago did that?
About 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
So the Travel Channel is making a movie out here, and they set up these clocks, and all this stuff on the table are people who leave gifts. And what time is it, you know?
So 7:04.
Okay. So we're almost perfect on the time, so that's real good. But yeah, we do is we watch the clock, and I'll come up and check this about every other day, and it'll be an hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours off if we had a big magnetic spike the night before.
Is it an atomic clock?
No,
Oh,
it's in them cheap $3 Walmart clocks.
okay.
And so we call this a Cherokee table, and Cheryl will show you pictures. And they put a prayer cloth down, filled it full of food. They had donuts and tater chips and everything here, right? Cookies, and the he said, "This is for the forest creatures." I said, "Damn right it is. Every creature in the forest is going to get on this table in about 10 seconds, okay?" So they're watching you do it now. And he goes, no, they won't touch it. And he said, the Squatchies will guard the table. And I said, yeah, okay, whatever. Trust me, I've petted a wet possum on our back porch thinking it was a cat, okay? Because someone didn't turn the damn light on. But we came up, that was about noon. We came up noon the next day, nothing on the table was touched. And it was like that for 4 days. Now, I don't know where you live, but here, 10 minutes, you're lucky if it ain't full of ants and bugs and everything else. So, it was amazing. I mean, we're coming up here, and on the 4th day we came up, and they did a ceremony and smudged everybody and said some more blessings and thanked the forest creatures, and we went down, walked around the medicine wheel 2 times, came back up the hill. Everything on the table was gone.
Really?
And there weren't crumbs, nothing. They took it all. So, hey.
Huh.
So
these are all little gifts too? All
the children of the Cherokee Nation, they make Christmas decorations.
Oh, okay.
And what they do is every year what they don't sell, they ask if they can come up here and leave them to the Squatchies for gifts. So
Really?
they'll come up and leave little ornaments and stuff along the fences.
Wow. So how far does this
It
pole?
just goes right up there and stops.
Yeah.
In case somebody wanted to walk back further.
So every pole is different.
Yeah. You pull your compass out and look
Do
at
another
anything
one.
you want. And see here on the table, we put screws in to hold the board on. We're gonna have to dump these tables here pretty quick, but check the magnet on the compass on the. Everything picked up a charge.
Hmm.
Oh, it's not strong enough underneath it. But yeah, it did. Oh.
And you got your finger under it too, so. Raven.
I think you're going too fast.
It's changing.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, yeah, maybe if I got it down, like right on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Are your compasses the same? Or did it mess your
Well, they'd have
compasses
to be
up?
in the same position.
Oh,
weird.
that's right.
Yeah.
What does it do?
that one's, oh, it locked.
Yeah, that locked in real quick too. That one's strong.
Wow.
Yeah, look
It's
how it
pulling it
pulled
down.
it down. That one's super strong.
Huh.
Magnetism does
This
some weird
one's
stuff
really.
up here.
This is messing with me now.
Yeah.
Is it?
This is weird.
It's real weird, isn't it?
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah.
I
And
can't even think of any way to.
Any way
replicate
it would
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
I can't.
well, like I said, we've had scientists up here going, it's bullshit, man. I
So-
don't know what to tell you.
So,
And this,
yeah.
Jay brought it up, and believe it or not, it worked for 2.5 years, full of rainwater and everything, and it finally died about 8 months ago. But it worked for 2.5 years.
Wow.
Like it was protecting the.
Yeah,
metal and
like
stuff in
whatever.
it.
Look at
And
this.
this thing-
This is that a quartz?
Yeah,
Oh wow, look at that.
somebody brings gifts and stuff up here,
I would have brought something if I would have known.
and sometimes people mail us stuff. Hey, put it on the table. I need to do an offering. So this is from Frozen.
Yeah.
You're singing to it,
Yeah.
you know? Which I hate that movie because I'm sick and tired of hearing the song.
Yeah.
And we would set it down. We set it up here, and it lasted almost 3 years. And sometimes we'd be up here walking through here, and we could hear it playing.
That would freak
Yeah.
me out.
That's
I think they were turning it on just to piss me off because they know I don't like it.
Wow.
It's like protecting the metal
What
in
is-
the boards or in the circuit boards and stuff. That's weird.
So do you think it's got to be the crystals, right? That's making the discharge be goofy.
Yeah, I think the magnetism, according to a lot of the theorists, is from, they're saying it's from a craft with like magnetic levitation or whatever, and they come by here on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm thinking they're going, oh, they're getting crystal energy to power their ships. It's not the USS Enterprise, and it doesn't
Right.
run on dilithium crystals, okay? But I'm thinking crystals absorb data, and I think they're coming by to get information. Okay, and
You're
crystal
smart.
storage. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they were coming by to get crystals, we'd find holes in the ground or something. I think they're just, the Earth is recording everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that they're on the side of the good guys, and they need to know what's going on. They're trying to help save the planet. Who knows?
Yeah.
And I don't have a UFO handbook, so
You don't?
no.
Wow. So this will always stay magnetized or polarized.
Yeah. Now make sure you clip it to your shirt or your underwear or something, because if you drop it, you're going to lose it.
Okay.
And believe it or not, you would not believe how many people have dropped their paper. Can we go get another? We're already down the hill. I don't want to walk up the hill. So, but in the beginning, we had cameras set up and everything. It's like, we're going to try to prove this and that. And the natives told us, they said, just, forget all that crap. Just enjoy it. Quit trying to prove anything. Because people are going to show up and they're going to make their own conclusions. And you could never get enough information to change the mind of a skeptic.
Right.
And a believer doesn't need anything anyway. So
Right.
they
That's
just want to
true.
enjoy what they see.
Right.
So this is a rock that a lady made, and she painted a heart on it. And we put it in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I can come up here tomorrow or the next day, and it will be back on the ground.
Right
Face
there.
up, just like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Upside down. Every time?
No, it's just laid right here like the youngins walk over and just smack it out of the tree. They're like, get that out of the tree.
Huh. They don't like it.
Well, they just
I
want to.
think they're just playing.
They just want to let him know that they were here.
We're getting ready to release a really cool video. Now, we don't release anything till it's been to all the investigators and it gets certified. Okay? Not certified what it is, but certified that it's an original, recording that hasn't been doctored, And so, if you're sitting on the stage and you're looking that direction, we had a triangular craft come out of the sky, came towards the stage, turned this way, went down, and then back over the horizon.
You
And
saw it.
We got it on video.
You do?
And it is the smoking gun. We got it last summer, but we were not going to release it until it's been through. Ben Hansen has looked at it, and he's a debunker for the FBI, and he goes, I cannot explain this. All I can tell you is it's an undoctored original video.
You got it on video.
And we got it on video. And
it's going to come out in this new documentary or whatever.
yeah, that's what Ron Myers is coming for tomorrow.
Well, I wouldn't have known that. We would have came tomorrow.
Well, he's not gonna. He's coming with a film
He
crew.
doesn't want to talk to us.
Yeah, well, he's a nice guy, but he's so into the time
Oh, yeah.
frame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he would sit and talk to you, yes.
Yeah, he seems super nice.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, he would like, hi, how you doing? Think, okay, well, let's get to work, guys. Get up here. He puts a lot of money out on these productions, and
Wow.
So,
Do you get your paper
that
clip?
area is called the nursery, and that's where the natives say the young ones go to get taught by the wise one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and see this limb?
Mm-hmm.
It's pointing directly at the nursery, and there's 7 of these on the property, and they're all pointing exactly to the same spot over there. And again, here's a weird root, weird growth.
Mm-hmm.
But if with me, I can feel the difference here, because if I put my hand here and there, I can feel the difference in these trees. Because once they touch the tree, they leave their essence behind. I can feel them in that tree.
Can you not feel it?
You can almost, with me, I can almost feel like, I can almost see their face, their picture, their, watch, like I watch them bending, just.
I can't feel any different, but that's weird.
Let's see. Like a cat's gonna.
You want to touch it too?
This one?
Yeah, and any other tree. Now you can't use the one right behind it because that's the same gum. Can you feel the difference in the trees? Not you. I'm talking to her.
Oh.
He's gonna bite me, isn't he?
No.
I don't know. This one feels denser or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that
is?
was good, because this one, I've had so many people go, it feels marshmallowy, it feels light, it feels.
Feel it again. This
See,
one?
I thought that one felt a little bit denser,
No.
but
this
it was like
and
right
it
there
could
where
just
I'm
be
like,
the way you're
"Oh."
perceiving the energy.
Exactly.
Who knows?
one- Yeah. Yeah, that is super weird. Look at that.
Yeah,
Is that an oak tree?
yeah. I've had a guy tell me, he says, I
Bad
think.
too. It's not like falling.
It's not dead, is it?
No, not dead.
It's not.
Uh-uh.
And he said, he goes, I think it was caused by an ice storm. I said, wow, that's more amazing than Bigfoot doing it, because like all the ice landed in one tree. That was cool.
Yeah, underneath all these other trees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a really hard bend. That's crazy that It had to, yeah, have grown like that. You can't pull that down.
No,
make
but
it do that.
the natives believe that the Squatchies are dimensional creatures. So if they grab a tree, they can move it into their dimension, bend it, let go, and it'll stay there.
You know, all of these trees are kind of pointing that way.
Yeah.
Like behind you, they're
Well-
doing it.
Well, that's what he said. Is that's the nursery over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like every tree is kind of doing it.
Yeah.
But some are a lot more than others.
What about that one we
It's
saw?
like they're all growing towards it. Like there's.
And over here, you can see here's another deep ravine. And that's a Bigfoot highway right there. They can run there for all day long. Nobody can see them. And so there's a deep ravine. But we have 5 ravines on the property. And at the bottom of each ravine is that symbol. See that tree? See how it's bent to the left and then goes like this, makes a triangle at the top?
Let me say.
Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Can't miss it.
Yeah.
That symbol is at the bottom of every single ravine.
Really?
So it must have some type of meaning.
Wow.
All that kind of pointing the same direction at the bottom.
Yeah, they're pointing away from the ravine and going like this. It gotta mean danger, humans, or whatever. Go back. Wash your hands. You know.
Huh.
So I do not know. I don't speak tree, so
Do you feel any different?
want that to have that symbol at the bottom of all 5 ravines is not a coincidence.
And you just happened to notice there's
No, the
another
native
one.
showed me. They're
Oh,
going-
he showed you.
He goes, hey, there's another one like that over here. Because when they're out in the woods, they're like, yeah, uh-huh.
I know,
They
reading
see
it like a
everything.
book. Yeah.
And
Oh.
so I've been trying to do that.
You've been trying to, yeah.
Here, this was hooked over here.
That
We
tree.
had a little fat, freckled 10-year-old boy who pulled it apart. But anyway, there was you can see how this is bent down and it's hanging on good, but that was connected here. And kid messed with it, pulled it apart.
Oh.
And, but, Cheryl goes, can you hook it back up? I said, no, I'm not going to hook it back up. Whoever made it will come back and make the arch again. Okay, so
How long ago was that?
last year.
Oh.
So, but that kid will come back. Not the redhead troublemaker, but the little Sasquatch kid.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah, so yeah.
So he unhooked it from where?
the top of this limb was hooked over there.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
But it's funny, when Squatchy makes an arch, he'll do it like this and just hook 2 limbs, just like that.
Really?
And 90 mile an hour wind and they don't come loose. One little trouble making 10-year-old. So, if I touch it, I'm interfering. I don't want to interfere.
Right.
I'm waiting for the Sasquatch to come back and go, who touched my tree?
What's wrong? The time. What time is it?
My battery went up 6%.
It went up? Did it really?
Yeah, that's cool. That happened. We had one guy here, he goes, oh, wait a minute, my phone's almost dead. And then he goes, I got 50%, 80%. No, I got a full charge. And he watched it go up as he was standing there holding it.
Wow.
I've got to make eye contact 2 times. The first one I told you about. And the second one was here. The second time I made eye contact was about my 5th sighting. I'm up to 8. Most of them, like you're standing here and you can see something going just inside the tree line, and it's obvious. It's not my eyes playing trick. No, you know for sure. You can easily see.
See a figure.
Right along.
Yeah, and a lot of times when they're going through the woods, they'll look back over their shoulder. Now you've seen the what's it called, the Gilman?
Yes.
The original.
Yeah.
Yes.
And here's the
Right.
okay. And I used to think that is so cool. They got a picture of Bigfoot until I actually saw Bigfoot, and I'm going, wow, they got a picture of a guy in a gorilla suit. Okay.
So you think that's
Oh, definitely a fake. 100%.
Okay.
You're not going to convince me different. Only because once you see one, you will realize this. They are so graceful. They live in the woods. They're more graceful than the deer. Okay? Well, you take a gorilla, which technically is not a biped, and he's trying to walk, he's doing this. Okay? Got to keep his balance. And these squatchies, I mean, they can jump up into the trees, they can come back. They don't do the big arm swing. They don't do none of that.
I don't.
No, we know how to walk, and they can walk way better than we can. Okay, they're graceful. If you, hi Hook, come on, you're late. So they are very graceful. If you ever look at a video of a squatch and you see, you know, I'm saying no, it's bullshit.
Well,
Trust
that's
me.
good to know.
And like I said, they're not exactly ballerinas, but when they go through the woods, they are just,
Yeah.
you know, really graceful creatures. We had an 8-footer come down the hill here, and the Choctaw were on the stage, and they were playing flute and drums. And you got to remember, if these creatures are 100 or 1,000 years old, we don't know. That's the music they grew up on. With us, we'd be sitting out here screaming Freebird, you know. But it came down here, and we had steps in front of the stage at the time. And Troy yelled at me, he goes, go high. And I jumped off the stage with about 3 other guys, and we ran up the hill here. And this 8-footer, he just turned and went into the woods. And another group went that way, and Troy and some people went that way. We were going to head it off, like we were going to catch it, you know. And we hadn't even started drinking yet. And so as soon as I jumped off the stage, that was the last I saw of it.
Yeah.
Okay, because it turned. But Troy went down through the lower meadow. The other guys went over that way. They didn't see anything either. But as soon as I got to this point right here, I heard Troy yelling, "Abort! Abort!" And we heard this whooshing sound. And way out by the road where you drove up to go crystal digging is a sawhorse with a sign on it that said, "Keep out." And that sawhorse, which is straight out this way, gone now, Troy said when he passed the sawhorse, he slapped it backwards. And he was running, and he slapped it backwards, and it cleared these trees and landed in the field here. I had to nail it back together because I thought that was just the neatest thing ever.
Wow.
We chased one.
Now, when was this?
It's about 4.5 years ago.
Oh, great.
And